Hello my Yan fans, YandereLover here, and today I'm going to talk about my opinion and reviews on the Lion King movie. Now as you can see, I just got back from the movie theaters and I just saw the Lion King movie, the 2019 version, the live action one. And I'll just have to say it was a pretty good movie. I really loved it. And yeah, there were some times where there were parts of the movies they were reenacting, like they took from the original movie and they basically reenacted it without changing a few things. But other than that, it was really good. I mean, I know it's a remake to the original, but sometimes remakes they change things up a bit, but in this Lion King movie they didn't really change much and it was really good, especially the lions, how they were so real, and the CGI made it look even more better. It made certain parts of the movie way sadder, like Mustafa's death. It made it sad. Like in the movie theaters I wanted to cry, but for some reason I couldn't. For some reason, it wasn't coming out, but still it made some scenes very sad and depressing, and oh my god, it was so good. Oh my god, I've been waiting to record this video and tell you guys all about my time there. It was so good. It was so amazing. Now this video may have spoilers in it, so if you don't want to be spoiled, and if you haven't watched the movie, I would suggest you watch the movie first before watching this video. I don't want to hear any complaints saying that you got spoiled, because this may have spoilers in it. Alright? This is just a warning before we continue. Okay, without further ado, let me talk about it. So, I like the beginning. It started off at the beginning where everyone was coming over by the lion to celebrate the birth of Simba. And I like how, the baboon, I forgot his name, but I like how the baboon comes in. And in the original movie, he came in with a fruit and he breaks it and he uses the juice to put it on the forehead of Simba. But in this new movie, it changed to some kind of red branch kind of thingy, and he breaks it and he uses the powder dust to wipe it on Simba's head. So I know that's a change that they put in there. I like that change. It's pretty amazing. I also like the songs, and the singing was so beautiful. I really like the singing. We're in the modern days, so singing and songs are more improved, and I really like how the characters sing. To be honest, it sounded no different from the original. It was really good. I like how they added a little bit of edge to the song, but it was really good. The song, the singing, the voice actors, the actresses, really good. Scar, on the other hand, they could have done a little more. They could have done a little more with the design, make him a little bit more black, with his fur around his head. I like how they made it really small, but they could have done a little more with the fur around him. They could have made it a pitch black. So I was actually expecting his hair to be very pitch black and stuff like the original, but I'm guessing they didn't do that because not a lot of lions have that kind of hair. And since it's a live action movie, they want to make it look real as possible, so that maybe that's why they didn't do that. Me personally, I thought it would have been good, but that's their decision. I still think it was pretty good. I like the fighting styles. The fighting was really good. I like how they were fighting just like real lions. Oh my goodness. The thrill. And I really like how they were they showed really well about how an actual lion acts. They really showed it. They really showed it while at the same time having them talk, but still keeping the realism of the lions. I really like that. I really like how CGI is now. It's not very low as it used to be back then, but it's more higher, and you can make an animal talk and still look realistic at the same time. It was so good, beautiful, on point. They did an excellent job. Mustafa's death scene, oh my goodness, it was so sad. But I like what they changed a little bit, how they changed the fact how because in the original, Scar actually takes Mufasa's paws and pushes them off the thing so he would fall. But in this new movie, I like how they like have Scar scratch Mufasa in the face and have him lose his grip and fall. Like, I like how they did that. They changed it so it can look more realistic. I'm sorry if I'm talking about realism so much. It's just that I just like the realism in the movie. I know it's a live action movie and it's meant to look realistic, but I just love it so much I can't stop talking about it. So forgive me if I'm talking about realism a lot. Alright, forgive me for that. I just love it so much. If I love something so much, I just talk about it constantly until I get tired. I'm gonna be talking about this movie a lot with my friends, and it's gonna probably get them annoyed. Like, it's gonna get them annoyed. But who cares? I talk about whatever I want, so yeah. Timon and Pumbaa, in my opinion, nothing really changed. Nothing changed. Except, well, actually, I don't know what I was about to say. Nothing changed. In my opinion, at least. I just like how, like, they just kept their personality. They made them even more funnier, which is amazing. Oh my gosh. The comedic relief in that movie, oh my goodness. It got people in the movie theater bursting out in laughter. Oh my, even at that point where they were about to use Pumbaa as bait around the end, like they were gonna use him as bait to get past the hyenas. Yo, the fact how he ran away like so suddenly, it was so sudden. He just ran away so suddenly and everyone started bursting out in laughter in that theater. It was never a dull moment with those two. And I really liked, they didn't change their characters at all. They made them the same. Especially the Hakuna Matata song. Oh my goodness. Oh my, and like I said before, the singing on point. They made the singing a lot more better. The improvement very on point. It is so outstanding. But the comedic relief, especially the jump scares, where like the lions jumping out and everything, the jump scares, oh my goodness. I mean, I know they weren't meant to be jump scares, but how some of the parts were like, parts of the movie jump scared me, like parts where like lions were jumping out and it scared me because it was so sudden. It came out of nowhere and I'm like, oh my goodness. So yeah. So I jumped a few times in that theater, but other than that, it was amazing. Like, and if you guys don't know, I'm a sucker for animation. So if I see a good animation, especially 3D, like 2D is okay, I'm not as interested as it, but when it comes to 3D animations, I'm a sucker for it because I love it so much. If I see a good 3D animation, I'm going to be gleaming inside. I am going to burst out inside. I love animation. I love 3D animation. I admire it and I wish to do it one day. Maybe on this channel. I wish to do 3D animation one day. I'll have to learn how to do it though. I won't make any promises that I will do any 3D animations on this channel, but all I can do is that I really, really want to. I'm not gonna promise that, but I really want to, and I think 3D animation is good. I know it's hard to do it, and sometimes when you're making a 3D animated movie, it takes more than one person to get it done, but other than that, you can really do it. You can really get a 3D animation done. Even if it's short skits or stuff, you can really get it done if you just take time to do it and you take pride in it. And taking pride into something, it really helps. What I also want to talk about, I like how they added an extra clip that we never saw in the original. Nala, how she escaped from the Pride Lands and went off to find help. They showed that in the new movie, and in the original, they didn't show that at all. They didn't show like how she got out of the Pride Lands and everything. Oh my goodness. I like in this new movie they showed how she got out of there and to find help. I really like how they showed that. That's an extra scene that they added that The Lion King originally didn't have in the original movie. I like how they added that. It was so good. So good. Like very, very good. They added that. Oh my goodness. Now we know how she got out of there, and I'll let you know one thing. I was so scared that Scar was gonna find her because she was kind of sneaking out in the nighttime and like she was sneaking away from, and there were a bunch of hyenas So this was taking place after Mustafa's death and after Simba left. Like when she's older, like how she was sneaking out and she had to like watch out for the hyenas, not to mention Scar, who took his place as king. Oh my goodness, I thought he was gonna look for her, but no. Good thing that bird saved her, like helped her. Zazu, that's his name, Zazu. Okay, I keep forgetting the names of these characters, but his name is Zazu. I like how in the movie, like when Nala was sneaking out, she distracted Scar so Nala can get out of there. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that bird deserves respect. And I always felt bad for Zazu because Simba as a little cub with Nala are always like trying to like trick him and to like try to get away from him so they can go do their own thing. I mean, come on, I feel like that bird deserves a little more respect. And the fact that he tried to help get her out of there, like distracting Scar, even though Scar tried to eat him. I really like how Zazu really helped, and oh my goodness. And that bird deserves lots and lots of respect for that. Lots of it. Oh my goodness. He deserves respect because if Scar would have saw Nala trying to sneak out, it would have been it for her. She would have been caught and it would have been it for her. Luckily, Zazu was there for her. Even the fact that he tried to get her to go back to bed and not sneak out, he still helped her get out of there anyway. So he deserves respect. He deserves 100% respect for that because Nala's life could have been in danger. It was in danger. She could have been killed easily because the way how Scar was didn't look like he was going to spare anyone if he saw her there. So on point, beautiful scene. Like how they added that. Very good. I also like how the baboon, sorry if I forgot his name, I also like how he found Simba, and I like how he like tries to convince Simba to go back to the Pride Land. Well, he didn't necessarily convince him. He kind of told him where his father was, like the spirit of his father, and his father kind of, like the spirit of his father kind of convinced Simba to go back to the Pride Land and claim himself and like reclaim his duty as king and to stop Scar once and for all. Alright? I really like that, but I like these extra scenes that they added to this movie. It really makes it good. Heck, it almost makes it better than the original, to be honest. I really like the extra scenes that they added, and it's staying good. Oh, the ending, like Scar's death in the end. Well, you know what? Karma really does suck. He was very stupid to insult the hyenas like that. It was very dumb of him. He was helping them out, and then the next thing you know, he wanted to rat them out just like that. It was very stupid of him. Oh my goodness. I really liked it. Especially the all the way to the ending where like Simba is like king now and then his little daughter. Oh my goodness, it was so cute. I wonder if they'll make a remake to the sequel of The Lion King. If they do, I hope they do, and I hope it is as good as the first one because this movie really sparked the light. Really sparked the light. I love it. I love it. And I would have to say it would outmatch the Disney Princess remakes because to be honest, I wasn't too much, especially Aladdin. I'm not really too much of a fan. I never watched the Disney Princess remake movies. I did watch a little bit of the Cinderella one. The Cinderella was okay. It was okay. The thing about it is that I'm not very interested into Aladdin. I never watched the movie because I never liked Aladdin to begin with. I never watched the Aladdin movie. I was never very interested in it. So I honestly never really had a liking for Aladdin, so I never really bothered to wanting to watch the movie. A family member wants to go take me to go see the Aladdin movie. I'll sit that one out because I don't like Aladdin that much. I mean, Jasmine's okay, but I don't like Aladdin, so sorry, but I'd have to say this Lion King movie really stands out. I really love it. It's so good. The extra scenes, everything. It was very on point. And if they do make a sequel, a remake sequel, I really hope they do, because they really did a good job with this. They really did an outstanding job staying true to the original, reenacting some scenes, making it very, very thrilling and very touching. I really like this movie, and I think you guys would like it too if you have not seen it and still wanted to watch this video for spoilers. I'll let you know that. So, this was my review. If I missed out some stuff out of the movie, I'm sorry, but oh my goodness, it was so good. But yeah, I tried very hard not to miss anything, but whatever. I was just talking about some of my favorite scenes and everything, and this was my review, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye, my Yan fans. See you in the next video.